Don't tell me that one thing happened again. Thank goodness that it didn't. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alrighty. I did end up doing a lot of... I did all the side quests and all the bounties that I could do that were available to do. And actually, I should probably take some things on or put some things off. Sell some... actually, you know what? I do want to... Oh, wait, can we not actually get rid of... I do like this. I do like these. I would like to actually get one of these nice big attacks. So I'm thinking, like, can I just renege on something just like what we have here? Which would be this move. But I guess because I don't think you start out with Scarlet Cyclone. Yeah, you start out with Scarlet Cyclone. Like, he actually does just start with Scarlet Cyclone. Jeez. I was watching someone play and they actually had the Wisp move. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's kind of cool for DPS and you don't take any, you do get to negate some damage with it. It is an interesting... It's interesting. I don't know if I want a slot taken up by it. This, I honestly I don't like it as much. But it's a pretty interesting move. So we will... Yeah, we'll see what we can do, what we can get. That one just always seems like it's going to be hype. But I saw some streamers using this move, like, or a couple of the bigger moves, and it's just like, dude, that looks pretty badass. It looks pretty cool, so... oh, you can do recommended abilities. Interesting. Okay, I forgot that was a feature. All right, let's take off. Actually, do we want to take off any of these? XP, Gil, and normal encounters. I'm actually kind of curious. Yeah. Is there a thing for cursor speed sometimes? I wonder. Alright, so we're heading to just check out Cleve's grandpappy. No, his uncle. We're going to see the uncle. See about that whole deal. Myself, Jill, and Torgal. Let's do one little quick fight just to make sure we can we got all of our stuff. Did not end up opening this. Interesting. I remember walking straight by it too. I thought something was on the pier. It wasn't on the pier, chat. That thing's already dead, isn't it? Yeah, I'm starting to slow down and just get used to combat even more. It's less about just, hey, let's press these buttons and, like, let's do work.
It's over! Garuda! There's more!
Wait, that man got like a hard shot? What the? What? What's on this crab, chat? What?
It's over!
Chat, what was up with that? What was up with that one crab? That one crab was like, ain't nobody doing nothing to me. Ain't nobody touching me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing. I'm just a here. All right, that was a moment I was not prepared for. All right, let's go in. I did actually play this on, what do you want to call it?
We'll keep them from the bridge. Don't you worry.
On graphics mode.
Brother Wade's life depends
Yeah,
on
I
it.
prefer performance mode. Even though it does look better. And I didn't realize just how much better it looks, like, even because it looks really nice now. But yeah, there is a graphically nice touch to a lot of stuff, including like the flames. Just a lot of stuff just has a lot more spark. Just looks nicer. Oh, wait, did not see this.
What is it you require?
A stronger weapon, sir. Stronger defense. Anything that's actually stronger. I feel like I've... I don't think I want to pay for that right now. Desert Rose? Okay, we already have... Do you have one? Do not have a Desert Rose. It only costs 40. We'll probably get some later.
My lord.
Just like to always have them. Lion Tonic was for the limit gauge, yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good. I think we're stocked with potions. Maybe we'll buy a high potion. Not 2 potions. One high potion and a...
Will that be all? Of course, my lord.
Yeah, we'll do something like this.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's son?
We'll show them that the fire in our hearts is not
Back
so
up, man.
easily
At least you're not dead.
The Black Shields won't know what hit them.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
We definitely could have, and I thought we did. The I'm pretty sure we did moment was too real. All right, let's go up in here.
We'll show him as much mercy.
All right, Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment.
Yeah.
Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the
That's
Black
right.
Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed.
Okay.
While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
I mean, he didn't have anyone else to
haven't
depend on.
changed a bit.
So Wade, the
Can't blame him.
bearers from Old Ed have been laid to rest.
Okay.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As
Let's
you
do
command.
Let's take him out. Yeah, so we're just now picking up where we left off on last
Thank you, Sir Wade.
Friday.
Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Or a portion of the Black Shields. Quest accepted. We'll get a little rank up points with this. Oh, what's this? Party members. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will often be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. So is Wade in the party again? Wade is in the party again. Look at us, chat. Look at us 3, 4. We can never count Torgal out of the party. Torgal's always in the party.
We'll keep them from the
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
Yes, sir.
Life depends on it.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village, we tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
A game of cat and mouse, I see. So my question.
Let's go.
Oh, Wade just disappears, chat. Wade.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Wait. Wade. Okay, I was like, what? Doesn't Wade also get on a chocobo too?
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shields?
I think this road is still about as full as it was before. I'm just gonna get off and
Come along now.
see if anything is.
Bastards are lucky.
No one likes
There
them. I
they
mean,
are.
and for good
On your
reason.
command, my lord.
Put a little bit of rah on them. Also, doesn't it
What
get
is
hot
it
in their
now?
armor?
I told you.
We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Say hello, mother.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the
Heck
Black
yeah, I do.
Shields? Then come! Die along with your flame!
Oh, the flames burn hot and heavy. The heat
For Azaria!
suffocates.
Rosaria!
For Rosaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Too slow.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Hey. Oh, Wyvern ain't playing around.
More dragons.
The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Did they just all die in one shot, chat? They just all... Okay.
A noble stand, albeit
I'll be
a
snipping folks.
misguided one.
Clipping
In
wings.
taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Whoa, he came down with a... Got him.
So wait.
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
Wait, you got up?
Not good.
Yeah.
That's better.
Mess up just a little bit. There's a little bit. I thought my lightning move was actually in check, but I needed to do the other move instead of what I did. It was all right. All right. But they died. They did it.
I don't see any more.
I guess not.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did.
It bloody worked. We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord.
Lord.
Perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again.
Very true.
I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place.
Wade would make a great mayor. Mayor
Yet
Wade.
be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So Wade,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
They said the name and I need to remember it. Port Isolde. Quest has been complete. Black or white? Okay. I don't know if that was like good or bad. Maybe I should start doing them a little bit more parries since I know how to do them. I just rush and kill them sometimes.
And how long has my uncle been funding you
Oh, so
and your
Uncle's
comrades'
good.
endeavors?
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians. And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone.
Very
and
true.
so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall. It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience, especially since you're famously dead.
Then I will have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
You have also a talisman I can
It's
wear?
the mark of the Guardians.
He does.
Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
Everyone has one. Everyone's got a seal to give you, except the burnt
I
blade
shall wear
from
it with
Wade.
pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it.
I don't want them either to attack
If only
me.
Sir Tyler could have been here to see you. Or the Lord Commander.
Rest their souls.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
It's crazy because the map does not have Tyler crossed out. The character relationship chart does not have him crossed out for whatever reason. He's not grayed out, like he's still alive. Even though we know that man is dead. Alright. The Rossfield Manor. Oh, we got there quick. Now we get to see who
How
Unk is.
accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
Man, got some heavy steps, or those are some thin walls.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Has his axe ready. Axe in hand.
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit.
Looks very much like his dad. Brothers indeed.
Clive Rossfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue.
Joe's like, wait a minute. Hold on, Clive. Oh, it's still on Just Chatting, by the way. Oh, thank you for letting me know that. You are correct. Thanks, Fee. I would not have known. I don't know if it makes any difference, but it is comforting to know that it is not a Just Chatting moment. But thank you for letting me know, because it does. It's one of those games where there's so many people streaming it that sometimes you're like, I don't know if anyone's coming to watch anyways. But for the sake of being proper, I always love having it on what it needs to be on. So thank you so much for shouting that out. Looks like it did I think it updated. Should hopefully updated. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Did he just fake draw a sword? Oh, it must be his pose from a child.
Mock me as well.
No? You don't remember this, Uncle?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod.
Are you playing a...
Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
His stage play? What? Stage play. Fee, that got me right there. Yeah, you're right.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench.
What?
Even in death, must thou plague me still?
Uncle.
Very
nephew?
well. I shall open the gates of hell.
Oh, I was
that
getting
thou might
tears.
see thy charge once more.
Finished on Wednesday and loved every minute. Yeah, I noticed a lot of streamers now are starting to finish it. The second wave of
Bravo,
streamers finishing it.
You're still the finest Meadow in the twins.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I've been enjoying it as well. Haven't been able to play as much as I wanted to, but we're making progress as much as possible. Definitely has a lower...
You always were fond of that scene from The Saint and the Sanctuary.
The Saint and the Sanctuary.
Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
You just wanted to play Sir Crandall? This is all I wanted in my life, was to play Sir Crandall. Boy, why did you take it from me?
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty
Aww.
stomach. Go on, sit.
Smile for a little bit. Smile for a little bit. Maybe Jill can talk a little bit more
See
too.
that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
Use the good plates, Rutherford. Use the good plates. Get my active time lore on really quickly. So, but yeah, Fee, I think so. This game has done it's been definitely a challenge for me as a streamer, just because there's so many cutscenes. It's also like a more story intense game, and that's what we do here. But a lot of the times I'm usually talking on stream. I think you've heard me talk about this. So, but I've kind of accepted, because a lot of people are playing it. But it is different from something like an Elden Ring or something where it isn't as story intense when a lot of people are playing it and able to kind of share in their experiences. This is one of those things where you kind of want to finish it yourself, then go watch people play it. It's maybe you stream a month later, 2 months later, type deal, but it's definitely been a learning experience for myself. But I've been enjoying every minute of it. I feel bad for chat sometimes. I'm like, I don't know if the homies in chat is enjoying it as much. But I'm like, I hope so. It's a game that sometimes maybe they wouldn't have played as often or maybe thought about playing, but I'm glad I can still show them, or at least my audience, a portion of it. The younger brother of, he's the younger brother, okay, of the late Archduke Elwin and Warden of Port Isolde. After the duchy was incorporated into the empire and Byron stripped of his titles, he shut himself away in his manor and gladly volunteered every gil of the onerous taxes and tariffs with which he was newly burdened, all to avoid drawing the empire's ire and to keep their attentions from his support of the Guardians of Flame. The Saint, what is this? A beloved Valsian fable wherein the good knight Sir Crandall of Camelot, servant of Saint Sybil the Unshod, does battle with the evil warlock Mado. The story was a favorite of the young Clive Rosfield, and he would often act out scenes with his uncle, the young knight naturally taking to the role of Sir Crandall, and his rumbunctious Uncle Byron making a convincing Mado. There we go. And then Rutherford, the manservant to Lord Byron Rosfield, his daily duties touch all aspects of running his master's manor, whether that be by welcoming of guests, the preparation of meals, or polishing of the intrepid nobleman's trophy collection. And then, of course, this city. I think we've read about it a little bit. We stand Lord Byron in this house. He seems like good folk. He good people. Anyone who's good in this game is good. There's no actual other questions out there. If they're good, they're actually good. I don't think we've had any ulterior motive good people that were like, this person might betray in the future. They've all been, I think for the most part, they've all been just like, you're either good or you're scum. There's no in between on some of these folk. A port city situated on the southwestern coast of the imperial province of Rosaria, only Rosalith rivals it for size, and in the glory days of Archduke Elwin's reign, its streets bustled with traders from across Valsia. Sadly, those days are long since gone, and San Berquis, man, I remember how to say it, but I don't know how to say it anymore. Occupation has seen everything from marketplace to military institutions subverted to the will of the empire. Let's go back, and now we can have dinner. Dinner! Ding, 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 ding!
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
Did
so
Jill
he's told
have...
us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
Did Jill have something to do with her son's murder? We don't know about her son's murder, but...
years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother.
We know the queen had an heir. She produced an heir, but he's not
All
in
right.
the... We haven't met him yet.
If it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
So something
I have a galley
happened.
in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us then? About everything?
Why wouldn't he? He already knows.
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim.
Byron, no.
But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my
So I'm saying.
nephew still lived.
Neff is still alive, so of course he's gonna believe.
Besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing.
I like this part of the main
The
theme.
one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle.
He's so happy too.
Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass.
Dang, he's like, let's go. I'm ready.
This will be fun.
Oh, please tell me he's joining the crew. Please tell me he's joining the crew. We know. Chat, what did Jill do? She, for whatever reason, after this cutscene, we 100% know she... Because remember, she always remembered that she killed a bunch of things. A bunch of people. She killed people as Sheva, right? She was used for that nation. And I don't remember. I don't think it was that kingdom. I don't think they went to war with them. But it seems like something didn't happen right there. She knows. Either if she caused it or she knows about it. But I do miss Jill having more, like, not as much to do in the story. She had one moment where she kind of turned up.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, she'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustinus in the space of 3 days.
Tell me, Jill.
Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice.
All you were left with.
Because once they learned that the lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung the sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I mean, we don't see you like that anymore,
I don't
Jill.
want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand?
You're not.
I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
You need to do a solo mission by yourself, Jill?
And when you do,
I'll be
I'll
there.
be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Maybe she need to do this now. Do you need to do this now, Jill? Is this a now thing?
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it. Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Ah, dadgum, Clive. So I was looking at the ability grid for the icons, and there are 8 icons. There's enough for 8. There's enough for 8. I don't know if you'll actually get all 8. But if you get all 8, that means you know Jill about to go sometime toward the end. Get that frost power. Okay, yeah. Jill, we gotta get you some more story time, but I think her stuff is gonna come at like a wave at the end. Or maybe it's here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Vivian! Oh, she goes down all right. Oh gosh. Jeez, Fee. Fee hit the mature rating on the stream. Fee earned the mature rating on the stream right here.
Those Guardians of the Flame.
Same way they never heard about us, I expect.
There are new billets being posted every day, but not enough swords to see to them.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself. And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while.
He had me right there.
Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time. Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit?
Just bend his ear.
What'd you say?
Sure. Why not?
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
We're just trying to get our props, chat. Just trying to get our props. I still haven't figured out what the difference between so we have like circles, then we had, was he always a plus? Oh whoa. I don't think he has anything
look at the
for
list,
me.
Do you? Anything catch your eye?
Mr. Moogle, do you have anything else? This Moogle is the cutest Moogle, though. Oh, no. Nothing else? Okay. Just checking. Let's go grab this. Do these little side quests, and then we can talk to Vivian. Vivian! Chat, Vivian's the anomaly. I'm trying to find out where Vivian came from. Also, I can't wait for this thing to actually fly. I feel like we'll get our flight. Get our flight, right?
I didn't take you for a scholarly van.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage. I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Tomes is my man. I love Tomes.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all.
I mean, if Link can
what
cook...
I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
I'm just saying,
If
Link
it's
can
my
do
blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine. I'll help.
Fantastic! Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the Gormans of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it. The only problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
I get to go back to Martha's place. Ain't no place like Martha's place. Yeah, I was listening to someone say like, "Oh man, the side characters just aren't side characters in this game. You know, they're really fleshed out." I'm like, yeah, they're really nice. I like all the side characters. You know, they all have good personality. You know.
have this one.
How good it
Even
is to see
even
you,
that
Clive.
kid over there, I forgot what his name is, but he likes those. Yeah, Tet. That's his name. Okay, Tet and Crow. I need to know about these two because they always joke on Tet about him eating these lemons.
I still remember.
Oh, sorry, he wanted me to read the rest. I still remember the day I first met Tet and Crow, chasing their father about the hideaway one moment, clinging to their mother's kirtle the next. The twins' love for their parents was something to behold, so fierce and pure. When they passed, I feared the void had they left in the children's lives could never be filled. Neither spoke nor smiled for years, hiding themselves away here in the shelves to bury their sorrows in the leaves of these tomes.
Thank goodness they did.
For I believe the stories proved a welcome distraction, as over time their pain faded, and now they laugh and frolic as they once did, if not with more vigor. They remind us that no matter how deep our wounds, we all have the capacity to heal, and that happiness lost may be found again.
It has been difficult, certainly.
When Titan visited his wrath upon us on that dreadful night, we lost much. He robbed us not only of our home and our loved ones, but of that which Cid fought fiercest to preserve, our hope. Hope that we may never have found again had you not taken his name and become our light in the darkness.
Had you not let us hear.
To Ben-Mur and the Invincible, where among the ghosts of the fallen, our journey can continue. Here, in the belly of a Leviathan, untouched by the passing of 1,000 years, does our hope burn brighter than ever, and here may it burn for 1,000 more.
Look around you.
While it is a far cry from the Imperial Library at Oriflamme, in 5 short years we have amassed more volumes than most men or women might hope to see in their lifetime. No longer are the tales they contain hidden away from all but the privileged. We have liberated them, that they may fill the minds of all those who hunger for knowledge. There is much more out there, and as long as I draw breath, I shall continue to gather what I can. While one day, a chronicler of your own adventures might even grace these shelves, or failing that, the floor. Okay. I think he was the only person I didn't ask those 3 questions to. Or 2 to 3, yeah.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Get yourself on the tomes. Oh, no, it's not going to go.
You wish to study the tomes?
I don't completely. Do we have anything on the Rosalith that I need to care about? The only thing I do wish, and they're kind of different, is that some of the entries for the some of the entries that you might have looked at in active time lore, if they are here, that they don't have like the red dot next to them, and I don't think they do. I'm not 100% sure. But this lake is in the Blighted Lands on the southern edge of the former Grand Duchy of Rosaria, named for the dragon that some tales say created the basin when it fell from the sky. Fallen airships dot its expansive waters like forgotten cenotaphs, leading some to liken it to a graveyard. Its remote location, far from any trade route and deep inside the Deadlands, made it an obvious choice for Clive when faced with rebuilding Cid's legacy. I like to just read, a couple of these every once in a while. Duet Bridge, a bridge built in the golden days of the duchy that spans part of the bay known as the Talons and connects eastern Rosaria with the capital of Rosalith. It was originally meant to be part of the Trans-Rosarian aqueduct that would carry water to northern areas affected by the Blight, and with it, employment for local craftsmen and tradespeople. But this plan was abandoned when Archduke Elwyn died. Okay. Yeah, there's like a bunch. I'm probably gonna end up reading just by myself. But it's so good. I love the entries. Okay. I didn't know there was a search.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
Did you come to borrow a book, Cid? Because you can't have this one till we've finished.
Okay. Okay, Crow. Kids are so... The cool kids, chat. I don't think there's anything in our... Yes, there is. Let's go talk with this guy, and then we'll head up.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Cat.
All right, blacksmith. What's your problem? I thought we weren't going to come at once.
1st August.
Cthulhu! Hey, what up, CGC? How's it going? Good morning. Good morning.
What are you up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind.
Also,
I
what's
thought
up there?
you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
That was your
Clive
Saturday.
just wants to help, innit? What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel better for getting it all out in the open.
Just that
Please,
swollen
mate.
foot. Hopefully
I'm
less
worried
swollen?
about you.
A little less swollen?
Phil, shut you up. It's nothing really. Stupid. Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell us all the same?
Yeah, let us know. What's on your mind?
Karen and I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be. Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit.
Dang.
Should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Dang. That's a real problem, chat.
You happy? You got what you came for?
Something to be
Now
ashamed
piss
of.
off.
All right, we're going.
You know, all arts and craftsmen, you know, they go through that. It's okay, man. I'm here, but lurking for the most part. It's all, man. It's cool. Thanks for being here. Just knowing you're here is a great support. You don't have to redeem the lurk.
Blackthorn
You're
is a
good.
bit of a force
You're
of
good.
nature, like a storm cloud full of hail. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems.
So we need to go to Karen
We need to
and
nip this in the bud.
get the.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
There we go. Actually, do you have anything else you can make for me? No, I ain't gonna bother that man. I was like, you have anything else you can make for me, sir?
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for him.
Sorry, sold it already.
Really?
I think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But
That
it was
was quick.
nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order. But the fella who commissioned it refused to pay.
Ah.
Didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a...
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a
Doesn't he have
workshop.
a workshop? Where does he
Don't
make
trust
things at?
hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though. Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Huh.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board.
Is there?
Curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it.
Really?
Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Did I do a griffin hunt,
Thank you,
chat?
Karen. We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
Dang, Karen.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leather worker.
You want to come with me?
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind.
Come on, Clyde.
While
I
you
mean,
get on with
August.
that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
The hope is too real. The hope was too real. No, we need to go this way. This way, back to the board.
Deadlands wouldn't be half as bad without all the bloody dust.
No, we got the flame none brighter. My Lord Marquis, I ask once again for you to forgive my men for your welcome back at the Lazarus, but certainly you can understand that you were the last person any of us were expecting to see at our gates. In the short time since our reunion, you have shown yourself to be the same man I followed into Stillwind those many years ago, a true bearer of your father's legacy. If only Sir Tyler, the Lord Commander, and all those who were lost that night were still with us to see how bright your flame now burns. To you and your cause, I hereby pledge the swords of the Guardians, and I am proud to stand alongside you once again. Wade! All quiet in the Dominion. Oh, well, Gav, what else we got here? The Dalmex and the Imperials are at a standstill, or at a standoff, okay? They snarl at each other, fangs bared like slums curs, but neither wants to make the first move. It's almost as if they both realized what a stinking pile of chocobo they've stepped in. If I were a man to lay wager, I'd put my copper on this conflict not playing out anytime soon. I shall keep you appraised. Okay. Which that's where we've got to go, so. Head up back to the board. I think that tome, that was a very short chapter. Well, I thought we had an hour left of it. We totally did not. Totally didn't have an hour left of it. Alrighty, so we're gonna go up here. We still have to talk to Vivian, but we're just gonna do these side quests first. Hey, Kupo. Them griffins. Did I hear you say that we were hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then do I have the billet for you, Kupo? An especially horrible one the locals call Dozmar. We get griffins. When passing along the trail from Lost Wing, to Sarah Novant, one of our order was met with a sudden blast of wind so strong that it bent back the trunks of the old oaks, and heard a cry so terrible that he ran off for his life. Questioning the locals revealed that this area was the nesting place of the elder griffin known as Dozmar, a beast much hated for its appetite both for chocobo and for children. Jeez, it eats children too? Okay, Westgate. Lost Wing. Okay. Westgate 2. Where is... I was in Cutter's Gate. Lost Wing. I'm guessing along this road, chat? Oh, okay, we also have this gate right here. Probably along this area. And then down to here, I believe. Let's see the West Gate, Rural Meadows. It's kind of crazy how all this is just the same area. Okay. I want to say that's probably the area. 3 reads and stuff. This is just Martha's whole deal. Which I guess we can go and get this just in case we need to do anything else while we're out into the field. We might have come across it.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
Everybody got messed up in this area.
Ah, welcome.
Flesher.
Times may be hard, but if you got the gill, I got the goods. What can I do you for?
Unwanted violets, if you have them. Though I'd gladly settle for learning what they are if you don't.
Why, I haven't heard folk call them that since I was a lad. You're looking for scorpion tails. Unwanted violets is what folk used to call them back in the day.
Huh.
They turn a wicked purple when you boil them up, hence the name. Used to chuck them in the pot when there weren't nothing else on offer. And there was a war on, that sort of thing. Thankfully, times aren't yet as hard as that.
He said
and
yet.
Even if they were,
he knew.
You wouldn't find anyone selling them these days.
Do the scorpions still live nearby?
I dare say they do.
3
reeds? 3 reeds would be your best bet, if memory serves.
Thank you. You've been most helpful.
3 reeds. The swamps? Did we face any scorpions out there, chat? I'm trying to think, like, did we face some scorpions out in this little area?
Good girl.
I guess we're about to find out. Hold up. Just want to find out. We're gonna go get him. We gonna get him. Jill, how come your chocobo is so much more faster than mine? Jill, why is your chocobo faster? Jill, why? Well, I'm on the special chocobo, Jill. Jill's like, bump that noise, Clive. I got the real deal. Okay, now Jill just dipped. Nope, there she is again. Look at that. Jill, it was unfair. Thank you for letting me win. Jill knew.
Scorpions. At least I know what I'm up against.
There we go. Slay 'em and flay 'em. It'd be something if we just didn't get anything from them, though. Slay 'em and fillet them.
Oh, right. Get this back to Yvonne before it goes bad. Or any worse, at least.
Alright. Alright, so that's one cross off for that. Now we need to go to Griffin's. Which was... Actually, is there more over here? Usually, no, I don't think there is any more over here. Say towards Lost Wing? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from this gate. And we'll work our way through. I'm pretty sure bounties you can't keep. Like, you can't keep a tab of the bounties, if I'm correct, chat. Might be in that field. Just that really big field. Oh, that's a nice little view. Who are these homies?
Be safe.
Who are these homies and why they just...
There's no coin to be had in this miserable land. Even if they wanted to trade with us.
I know. It was hard for us Dalmex here in San Brec before the capital fell, but now we'd be stoned if we even approached Northreach.
No, Torgal, have a pet, Torgal. Every once in a while, I'm just like, have a pet, and I jump. Good job, Torgal. Thanks for being a cool kid.
Come on.
Now, I did kind of get hyped with Ambrosia, because Ambrosia can just, like... This is all sometimes kind of stupid fun, but very cruel. Huh. Oh, goodness. You're okay, Raptors. We're good. We're good, Raptors. Someone's like, dang, Trix, you don't have to do that to them. Let them be in peace. It is a very slow process, but you definitely do whack some people when that happens. Okay. I was thinking maybe it was in this big field. Go back through this way. I'm so glad we actually got... Chat, am I just directionless? I am very much directionless, chat. Y'all already know my directions are... Y'all already know my directions, chat. That's just a nice dragon. I don't have time for you. Okay, let's make sure I'm going the right way. And there's a turn over here. Oh, to this forest? I don't think it'll be in the forest, do you? The dead end part. Nope. Huh? I might just have to take care of this hunt off screen. If anything, we can check back in on it once we go deliver the recipes. The recipes. So there is like a little area over here that did have a little place to fight. Right here. Are you what we're looking for? No, you are not what we're looking for. You are not it. And I think the rest of this is just... Alright. Those things are...
That'll do, girl.
Alright, let's just go back really quick to Stronghold. At least turn one of these bad boys in. Turn one of these in. There we go. Give him his thing.
Did you find our mystery ingredient?
We did. Some good scorpions.
I did indeed.
Marvelous! Let's see. What am I supposed to do with this? It's poisonous, surely.
You wouldn't be wrong. But that's your unwanted violet.
Into the pot it goes, I suppose.
He's like, might
Wait
die.
here. I won't be long.
No one said I wanted to eat it, man. You can eat it all you want. All yours. Not something I'm... Sometime later. Purple
I
slop.
present Chance's Stew, risen once again from the ashes of obscurity. Grab a spoon, Sid. Let's eat while it's hot.
I'm,
not hungry.
Not hungry.
Well,
you, bro.
It'll be too late once I've licked the bowl clean. Your loss.
And he was never heard from again. And we lost our cook, chat. Right then and there. He was gone.
Odin's teeth. What an assault on the senses. It's like choking on swamp water. And yet, up through the pungency, there rise complex, meaty notes. It takes a moment to recover from such an onslaught of flavors, but never have I tasted anything so fine.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you.
You're,
welcome.
Welcome.
I must share this gift.
No.
I won't rest until a steaming bowl of Chance's
No,
stew sits
don't do
before
that.
everyone in the hideaway. A single mouthful, and Molly will be breeding scorpions of her own.
I'm
sure
she will.
Which, honestly, chat, I still have not found Molly. I don't think I found her. I've not found the Chocobo stable part in this place. Badge of Metal. Increases defense by 30. Okay, that's pretty good. I wonder if some of these are set to the quest, or if they're a little bit rando. I think this is just for... Every time that bright light happens, chat, you already know... Oh. I have to go back and do a lot of these. It's like Elden Ring when that happens. You remember when the last part when you gotta fight homeboy? The Elden Lord, when you have to fight him and need that bright white light. It's like that every time you go in and out of that little area. Every time. Oh yeah, I don't have the time to ask about it. Okay. While passing on the trail from Lost Wing to Sarah Devant, one of our orders was met. West Gate. Lost. Okay. Again, there's also this little area too. But that's why I thought it was around this area, chat, instead. It could very well be this little area. Yeah, I'll definitely do this part off stream. We're gonna talk to Homegrow real quick. I believe it is this. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be along the old road, but it wasn't. That was gonna be over here, but it wasn't. Anything else? And I think we might have searched this area, but we might not have done a thorough one. So my bet is actually this area. Maybe. I don't know. I'm probably thinking of the wrong area. There we go.
Back again, Lord Rosfield.
What up,
I'm
Vivian?
touched that you should find me such good company.
It is not your company, but your counsel that I seek on this.
Ever the charmer. What will it be today, then?
You're gonna teach me a
The
lesson,
Iron
Vivian?
Kingdom. I need to know what to expect.
You'll soon be setting sail for Drake's Breath, then, I take it. The mother crystal that rises from the boiling sea.
There was a time when a true-blooded Rosarian had only to brave the waves to visit it. But then the Ironblood made their move.
History lessons with Vivian.
As you know, the Iron Kingdom rules over the islands to the west of Storm. Or rather, its church does. But this is not the pragmatic approach to state religion employed by the Holy Empire to manipulate the masses. No, the Iron Kingdom is the literal embodiment of the crystalline orthodoxy. And so, if one is to understand it, one must start there. As the name implies, the orthodoxy holds the Mother Crystals sacred, and they do not take kindly to heathens plundering the objects of their worship for the means to fill washtubs and light lamps with frivolous feats of magic. Indeed, the faithful consider ether a sinful thing, a poison no less. And to them, a dominant is an instrument of evil, albeit one they have proven only too happy to turn against their enemies. Some 80 years ago in Northern Storm, Drake's eye collapsed. Soon after, in pursuit of ether and with the blight at their backs, the Northern Territories descended upon the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. And when the Shields of the Flame marched north to meet them, the Iron Kingdom spied an opportunity. A few short days later, the Crusaders landed on the island of Mount Drastanus, home of Drake's breath, and plucked it from the duchy's grasp. Rosaria tried to reclaim it, of course, but to no avail. I doubt more than a handful of duchy men have set foot on its shores in your lifetime. Nor are they like to again, under the Empire's stewardship, meaning the Iron Blood will keep their island, and with it, the foothold they need to march on mainland soil when next they spy an opportunity.
Okay.
The Mother Crystal is both the object of the Iron Blood's worship and their gateway to the continent, making Drastanus the holiest of holy grounds, from which the Orthodox Crusade shall one day sail forth to claim the remaining Mother Crystals, or die trying.
Okay.
My father and my grandfather both traded blows with the Iron Blood for control of Drake's breath. Had things unfolded differently at Phoenix Gate,
yeah, I
we would
remember.
have sent our entire fleet against them.
Yeah, that's where we were going to.
But instead, they sent their fleet against Rosaria, sacked the capital, killed the men, and captured the women, including Jill. I'd say you'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge, Clive.
My only aim is to destroy the Mother Crystal.
No more.
Thank you all the same. Not much else to do here. Let's see if Jill's ready.
Alright, chat. I don't know why I want to do this thing. I'm just like, I would need to do. I want to do it, but we need to, I think we're going to go and talk to Jill about the stuff. Where is the West Gate? Westgate. Okay, I'm gonna, you know what, chat? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it really quickly before we go to old Jill. I'm gonna try it. Is this a fool's errand? I don't know why I think it's down there though. Don't know why I think it's down here. It should literally be like in this area. I'm 100% sure. The other area.
Good day to you.
I kind of want a on-screen map. I think I talked about that last time on stream, just because I'm directionless. I literally cannot find where to go. Zoro from One Piece, chat. In the flesh. In the flesh. I'm going the right way? You gotta like check and be like, nope. We are not going the right way. This is that dead end area of Hudge. Okay, I have to go up and then around. I guess once you visit these places a little bit more, it gets a little bit easier to tell where you're supposed to go or where you can turn and not turn. But I think this is... Well, I guess there's not too many towns we've actually come across.
Good girl.
Hit me in the valley real quick. Do this. Do this 0.5 second run with Ambrosia. Alright. How long does it take to get out of there? Some blue scorpions. Crows. Yeah, I think it really was the other direction. With the name of the destination. Ah! There we go. Go back and talk to old Jail.
Griffins don't exactly make for easy prey. Let's hope our craftsman hasn't bitten off more than he can chew.
Oh, did we get the right spot, chat? It is an open area. Clive did just say something.
Be safe.
Oh, there it is. It's up there. Yeah, okay. Looks like a nice griffin. Looks like a nice griffin, chat. Looks nice. Looks...
Leatherwork will have to wait.
Vogel, look sharp.
Nice try.
Dang, did he do a stun on me? Whoa! What is that move right there?
Let's try. I needed that.
Keep reading that hits a different way. Tried to do a parry on that.
To me, boy.
Thanks, boy.
Are you serious?
Help me, boy.
The best finish I could ever make. Just light him up and then just fly into the air. Light myself up into the air. Oh my goodness. So I'm kind of wondering when all these crafting materials are actually going to become useful. Because I really would like them to become a little bit more useful for me. We almost have enough materials for doing something else too. But one of the hardest metals known to man. It is highly sought after by those with means to pay for its exorbitant asking price. A price determined not by its rarity, but rather due to the fact that a forge must employ no fewer than 5 healthy bearers to produce flames hot enough to melt the ore, at which time it takes upon the deep scarlet hue from which it takes its name. Crazy right there. A rough fight. I think sometimes I don't use one of the counters as much as I want to. Oh, homie. He was there the entire time, chat.
Could that be our man?
Oh, there we go.
Are you all right?
Dare say I'll survive. That griffin caught me before I could get an arrow off. Must have lost sight of me in the grass, though. I'd be dead if it hadn't.
More likely than not.
The name's Camille. I'm a lowly leather worker, if you couldn't tell by the smell of me.
Do you want to come back
from what I hear?
To our place?
I remember selling to a merchant by the name of Karen.
She's not an easy woman to forget. Bought a cuirass from me after I lost my buyer. Quite taken with my work, as far as I recall. Didn't stop her bartering me down to a pittance, though. She sent you for a refund?
It's not her who sent me.
Are we gonna go back to the... Okay, we're still talking to him. Okay.
Well, consider me flattered.
You should be. He's a master of his art, and not an easy man to impress.
Blacksmiths are proud folk. It's a rare thing indeed for one to praise a glorified tanner, and I don't imagine an impressive swordsman like yourself would be getting your steel from any but the best. I'd dearly love to help a fellow craftsman,
You
but...
can come back. Come on with us.
Well, actually, I suppose you could give him this.
What is it?
Treated leather. Same stuff I used to make that cuirass. If your man's as skilled as he sounds, he'll know what he's looking at.
You sure?
Well, you did save my life.
No problem,
And
Camille.
thanks to you, I'll be going home with all the griffin hide I can carry. I'd say it's the least I can do. Short of showing him how to make the thing myself, that is.
Huh.
But there are rules against it.
Secrets of
Secrets
the
of the trade and whatnot.
Whatnot.
In that case, I'll see that he gets it.
I'd be much obliged if you would. Right. I've got some greaves to make. You send your blacksmith my regards.
Will do. And thank you.
If I'm ever in your neck of the woods, I'll be sure to hit you up.
Hopefully this will sweeten Blackthorn's mood.
All right, there we go. Perfection. Yeah, lightning still is a weird one for me. Like it's still a weird one for me. In terms of like actually working it into how I fight and such. All right, there we go. I figure we'll do this, talk to Jill, and then we can take a small little break. Should be pretty good then.
That monster's taken quite a liking to me.
And with a bit of luck, Clive might even find the geezer.
And speaking of Clive,
How'd
I
it go,
did.
Clive? Did you find him, or does the hunt continue?
I found him. And he asked me to give you this.
Along with his regards. Take a look at this good material, bro. Make sure...
You're joking.
I'm not joking.
He said he wouldn't teach you how to work it, but that if you were as skilled as you sounded, you'd have no trouble understanding how it was done.
So that's his secret. Crafty bastard. He's layered and cross-grained it. Good few times, too. No wonder it's tough.
Man,
And that's
really
no
sturdy.
ordinary oil he's used to get that finish. Oh, this is fine work. Even finer than I thought.
Yeah?
Dang.
I'll take your word for it. Just looks like leather to me. Still, I'm glad
To the
you're
rest
happy.
of us.
Here, Clive. You didn't happen to catch the fella's name, did you?
Camille, I believe.
I thought as much. There ain't many leather workers in the realm daft enough to do their own hunting, see? And his name kept cropping up when I was asking around. Turns out he's from Tabor. And again, most leather workers are. But our friend Camille guards a long-held family secret, the details of which are the subject of some debate in the leather-working community.
Then we better keep this close to our chests.
Huh.
Listen, sorry for putting the both of you to all that trouble.
No problem,
Should have kept
man.
my moaning to myself. Still,
Just make us the
I'm
good
glad
stuff.
you found him. This has cheered me right up.
That was the idea. Clive's idea. Anyway, he did most of the work.
It's good to have you back, Blackthorn.
Just don't expect me to go turning out work like this.
don't
There's
expect
a
me to
reason
do
he
this
does his
hype.
own hunting. He knows exactly what hides to look for. And that's how he gets them to layer up so nicely. And don't get me started on how much oiling this leather would need. But I reckon I can make something about as good. Something a curse breaker will have no trouble caring for. Anyway, enough nattering. I've got work to be getting on with.
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Looks like we won't be needing a new blacksmith.
As if there was a better one out there. I wouldn't have been the same anyway. No one spins a yarn like old Blackthorn in his cups. Right, now that's sorted. I've got duties to attend to. Thanks, Clive. You've given me my mate back.
There we go. Good stuff. Okay, so we can actually get the Drake Slayer's belt. We unlocked the recipe. Yeah, we have so much crafting stuff. I'm just like, when do we actually use the crafting stuff? Okay, you've obtained the design draft for the Drake Slayer's belt. Design drafts unlock new crafting options at the Black Hammer. Okay. Yeah.
Clive?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I'm ready to make some of the good stuff. Apparently I can't make some of the good stuff still. I don't even know where this comes from. It's definitely much better on the defense for me. Holy crap. Much better. Okay, gelatinous mass. Yeah, a whole crap ton better.
Back, are ya?
Anything else for the sword? I don't think there's anything for swords, right? Nothing for swords. Okay. Jeez. Yo, what up, Shell? How's it going? Hello, Shell. Morning to you. Came just in time for this little small break. I think we're about to talk to Jill and then take a break. How was the trip yesterday? Been trying to get us out the door for the children. Oh, okay, I remember you guys were on a trip yesterday. I didn't know if it was for the whole weekend or not. But thanks for popping in. Definitely don't stress out. I don't think anyone. I mean, we're all just chilling here. This is just you know, good old Final Fantasy time.
You ready?
I think so.
Jill.
Hopefully have a wonderful time at the museum today.
When you told me you had to come to terms with your past, you weren't talking about destroying Drake's breath, were you?
No.
Yeah, pretty good Sunday today.
I spoke of Imran.
Imran?
The leader of the Crystalline Orthodox. The man who made me do all those unspeakable things.
Okay.
I'm going to kill him.
Dang, okay.
It's what I need to do to put the past behind me. What I need to move forward.
Okay, Jill. Jill said I need to do one thing.
And I know that I can do it. If you're there beside me.
Always.
And I'll be beside you, too. We'll bring down the Mother Crystal together. All while Sid looks on.
We'll make him proud.
That's our little breaky time moment right there. I don't think Ruin has redeemed a video break. I don't know if he was here today. I don't think so. Can't remember. So, but we're on our next objective. Hopefully we can do that tonight. Beat this little area, or start whooping up on the Iron Kingdom. See what we can do over there. Yeah. So that's a nice little, I think, yeah, we've definitely done everything we need to. So for right now, let's take a small little break. Like I said, we'll probably end the stream a little bit earlier. I've got a gaming appointment with some friends tonight. Y'all know how that goes. We're not ending right now. We're taking a break. We're taking a break, chat. The break is happening. But yeah. Don't have any video requests, so we'll just kind of take a break and talk for a little bit. Today was a pretty good Sunday. I lied in bed all day, pretty much. I just watched some episodes of The Flash finish up like the rest of one season, season 6. Yeah, I just finished that up, and that was it. I didn't really do anything. I had some green curry. Had some of that I had, that one of those bentos that I bought on Friday, and talked to Soul this morning. Yeah, talked to Soul this morning about some writing stuff, and you know, that was really nice and good. And uploaded some YouTube videos. I'll probably schedule them all to go up tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. Not all of them tomorrow. That'd be insanity. Throughout the week, try to get some of those scheduled so they can go on up. That was it. Shell, we did complete the map for Tears of the Kingdom yesterday. We did complete the last 3 towers. Went perfectly, no issues. It was actually really smooth. I was pretty impressed by how fast that it went. So we did that, and next up in Tears of the Kingdom, we're probably gonna I'm gonna hunt the memories. We're gonna just get all the memory tiers. We're just gonna fly from every location we can and get memory tiers. I did end up going to Kakariko Village. We did not stop by Terrytown because we got a nice direct way to the top of that mountain. But we didn't stop by Terrytown, but we did stop by Kakariko Village, which you're definitely meant to stop by first. They really want you to stop by there first. Yeah, see, we have all the towers now. We're gonna do that. I figured a way, just like, okay, we can do this, we can do this. One day we can kind of just mess around with a bunch of shrines. Another day we can just go straight to the deep roads, underneath in the depths. After what you told me about the depths, that how it's just nothing but, for the most part, it's just lighting stuff up. That makes it so much more relaxing. And the more after looking at the whole sky map, I'm like, it was DLC. There are less sky islands than I thought. There are less thicker sky islands. You know what I mean, Shell? There are a lot of them, and some of them you do have to kind of think how to get to, I think. But they are DLC. Yeah. Yeah. In terms of like size. But when you add them all up together, when you add the bottom and the top, the bottom a collectathon, and that's in darkness, right? And maybe there's some surprises down there. I don't know. But it seems like, yeah, the mainland is the mainland. The top and the bottom have a couple things there, but it's not really like you could probably go through the game and not actually do anything in the sky, and still walk out happily surprised. You could probably, and of course you don't have to do anything in the bottom, but I think the bottom is probably the most rewarding area, just because of all the gear that's down there. You know what I mean? Like all the gear that I've seen people wearing. It's just like, dude, this stuff looks awesome, and it's just like throwbacks to a lot of the older Zelda games out there. And it's just like, yeah, this is cool. You know, this is almost like the all-star edition of the game. So yeah, I do need to find a couple of the remaining towns because we have not seen those. But next up, yeah, we're gonna do the memories. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because like all the story's gonna be gone at one point, and we'll just be like, all right, time to go kill Saint Ganon. But no, we'll do the memories next up. And then after that, I think maybe we'll do the depths. Or should we do the depths first? And then the memories. And shrines. We might just like teleport to some shrines, because I know there's some I haven't done. But we're definitely in it, chat. We're definitely in it. And goal is to hopefully finish that game by next month. Yeah, I remember you were telling me that yesterday. Maybe the day before yesterday too. Yeah, you just have to find them. But I mean, you've probably but now you're actually like ready to finish it is the thing. Like you've probably been at the point where you could, but now you're just kind of ready. Almost 200 hours and now getting around to Ganon. Yeah, you're just at the point where you feel like you want to finally end the experience for right now, and then maybe you can come back later, but like for right now you're satisfied, and that's essentially what it is, right? You play to whatever satisfaction you have with the game, and then you go do Ganon. You know, for me, my satisfaction is typically just is with the story, you know. You're not gonna get at this point, Shell. If you haven't been spoiled at this point, you should be fine. Especially, I don't think you're on Twitter anymore. I don't think anyone's on Twitter anymore. I tried to message you about some mod tools that came up, or that will be coming up. Not mod tools, but there's some tools that'll be coming up. And I couldn't find your handle anymore, so I don't know if you deleted your account or not, but I saw Jacob's account was kind of like, it's like, yeah, we'll probably just delete it or something. So I've never understood why people delete their accounts I guess it's just like less worry about having like about going back to it eventually or something. But I know a lot of people get like fed up with their social media and their first thing is like, I'm deleting it. I've just never understood it because I just keep it. I'm like, I just don't use it then, you know. But don't use this much? Okay. Yeah, maybe I just forgot your handle then. But they have some cool things happening with Twitch potentially in the future that are coming. Some news coming out of TwitchCon in terms of like they're setting up like a stories kind of feature, like an Instagram stories or a stories type of deal on the platform maybe. And then also they're also doing a like TikTok thing for clips maybe on the platform. I'm trying to still like find like a confirmed source / I'm just trying to go probably look up the information if they have a blog or something. I want to read up on it because that's really cool. Like if all those clips and things are shared naturally within, that you all are making, that if they're shared naturally within the platform itself, that increases, a little bit of visibility. Seems like they're really trying to work on stuff like that. So that's good news coming out of TwitchCon, at least for now. But you deleted your Facebook like 14 years ago. Mine's still there, it's there. The thing was like the only thing I ever posted on it after at one point was like streams, podcast. But before that, it was really just, it was almost like a blog. I had a really good time chronicling my life here in Japan and just date like events in college and stuff. That was it. I never put anything on my Facebook that I regretted or wanted to take down, and so it's there. Even if I don't use it today. I stopped using it maybe a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and then I switched over to using a lot of Twitter is what happened. And it kind of sucks now, with Twitter in the state it is. Honestly, I'll probably still continue to use it. And as a social media manager, like my job is to find what my company can use next. So Twitter following and culling, and I would enjoy it more. Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. I mean, I started doing it because sometimes you'll get people who are just like, man, I don't feel like hearing that noise. And you just kind of cull it or mute them when you see it. Just hit that mute on it. But I'm just like, I don't think anyone's going to really follow me over to Threads. I'm trying to get better in that community. I don't think anything's the next big thing, honestly. Like if I have to be honest, I don't think anything is the next big thing. I think people want something to be the next big thing because it's what we know. But I was reading a really interesting article, and I think this kind of goes with not just our generation, but also younger generations, right? Younger generations aren't using a lot of our current social media. They use a lot of, you might have Snapchat and TikTok, something like that. YouTube, of course, is its own thing video-wise, but for the other ones, yeah, that's kind of it, right? But we're at this point now where a lot of countries, or some countries, TikTok is illegal, or they're banning it, or you can't download it. That's one thing. That's a strike against TikTok right there. And then for, Facebook, and then this is also a negative for Threads as well. It's just, Mark Zuckerberg. People don't like these people and the things that have happened with their companies in the past. And there are a lot of trust issues there. So you have something like Threads, which is really like a bare bones Twitter. And Shell, I'm gonna tell you right now, my cousin loves TikTok. He's in his late 40s, loves TikTok, loves it, right? And he watches it before going to bed, and sometimes I'll get lost on it too. TikTok, I've found some really cool people on TikTok. Harry Mack, shout outs to the man, the myth, Harry Mack, man, dude. You find some really cool, talented people on there, and the algorithm, it does a great job of pushing it, and then sometimes it'll get off of it, and you're like, what the WTF? Ferret, you like TikTok? It has some good, there's some good, it really is like, I feel like there's more of a misconception about TikTok, but you can go down that route of, trends and dances and, whatever's happening. But it's honestly, that's what media is now. Social media and media in general, a lot of the stuff that we consume, it's like it has to be in 30 seconds or less. And it does have to be these really like, bam, okay, you got to kind of, if it doesn't hold your attention quick, you're not going to get it. And that's what media is kind of shifting to. I think we're getting to social media where it's either something like that or forums, like going back to more privatized stuff, right? So Discord is a great place because it's a private community. You don't have to worry about finding anyone. It's people who like what you like, or in our case, like, you know, people in our community. And I think that's just the next, the next thing, is kind of reverting to that. People would say like, oh, what about Reddit? But you know, all that stuff with the API and just how Reddit right now is kind of falling apart. So when Reddit gets crossed off, you know, what else do you have? You got your Instagram, you know, that's also Instagram Threads. That's one big thing with Zuckerberg. You got Twitter, which is Elon. And then you have Blue Sky, which is the guy who formerly ran or co-ran Twitter, who obviously didn't do a good job of it because it's in the hands of Elon right now. Did not do a good job with the finances. So, and does crypto stuff. I mean, it's just one of those things where no one wants to go to any of those. You literally have, oh, the cage match. Did you hear about the cage match? The joke about the cage match? That joke was funny. Elon, yeah, he put it out on his Twitter too. Over here calling Zuckerberg out like, yo, man, you want to have a cage match? I'll take him anytime. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why is this even on a Twitter? But yeah, that's just, you know, they ain't gonna do a cage match. If they did a cage match, someone dropped the bomb right then. Finish up business chat. Yeah, they were in a cage match together. Want to invite anybody else to stay in that cage too? The hit list happened right there. Somebody's hit list just happened. Joe Rogan was talking to both. But I mean but that's really the thing. Newsletters, shell, blogs, Patreons, all of that stuff. I think that's where people are going to find their new communities. It's not as much of a wide reach, obviously. Like, you don't have a wide as of a reach when you put out a message on a newsletter, because that's just a closed community essentially. Like trying to find it. But I feel like that's just where it's kind of moving. But for companies, it's like how companies and advertisers, like, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? Threads has no ads. I want to like actually say that right now. Threads has no ads at all. There are no ads on Threads, which means that when you look at Threads, all you're actually seeing are straight up people's writings. That's it. It's like looking at Twitter with no ads. It's so condensed, and you have pictures and everything, but it's so condensed. But there's no there's no main feed. There's no discovery. There's no real way to kind of like find people. So what up, Ruin? What's up? I just use Goodreads and Snapchat the most. I never actually got into Snapchat. I've never used it. I'd ask my cousin, my younger cousin, like, how do you use it? He's like, what do you mean, how do you use it? I'm like, how do you use it? I've never seen the interface. But yeah, Threads is like trying to start all over, but not knowing how to find people. So I follow a streamer called Lunity. She's really cool. She just finished up FF, but she was before that was playing Tears of the Kingdom. Makes really good music too, great covers. But kind of a mid-sized streamer, kind of like where Cheebs is, I would say. But you know, she actually does respond on Twitter and such. So I'm like, oh, you know, I'll follow you on here and try to like engage with your community there, because I don't engage on the stream. I'm one of those lurkers, chat. Maybe I should actually start talking a little bit more on streams. But yeah, you know, I'm thinking that's the way to grow on not Snapchat, but Threads, is just participating in threads of people that you know that are bigger, because the only people you can really find are the larger people. It's like, you know, no discovery. It's a crazy thing. I put a thread out. I'm like, who is this even reaching? But you have a Snapchat, but don't use it ever. Does it still do the thing where? No, that's right. It used to be where it only lasted for like, you opened it and then after X amount of time it would be deleted. But now I think you can save it, which defeats the purpose of the whole thing. I have no clue. These youngins. But welcome, Ruin. Hopefully you're having a pretty good day today. We're just taking a small little break before we head back into some Final Fantasy. Like I said, I tried to make sure that I would do some gaming with my friends today. It's been a little bit of a time since I have. And next week we want to do a... I would like to do... Yeah, next week. This coming week, we got our Golden Week game set up. CGC, we're going to do Friday Night at Freddy's. I'm going to try doing that in VR. I don't know how long that game is, but I think we can kind of try to throw those on the weekends. Friday, I do have to get my cavities drilled. Cavities, there are 2 right next to each other. We'll do that. Should be all of it. Made French toast casserole with strawberries for breakfast. At least one kid ate it. The kid with sense. I'm gonna say it, Shell. The kid with sense ate it. What can I say? That's good stuff. They knew what they were doing. When they tasted, they knew. And they said, man, what you missed out on, brother. What you missed out on. I've been trying to use up this Uber Eats. There was an Uber Eats delivery that was late and they gave me like $5 credit. And so I was just like, today I was like, I guess I'll just order like some McDonald's breakfast and McGriddle or something. I just want to use the credit up because it's about to expire. And I'm just like, I just want to use it. And for whatever reason, even though I had it checked to use, it was not used. So I was like, wow. I feel like I just wasted this order. Or no, I felt like I had made an order I didn't really want to make just to try to use something up, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think this Friday is my first salary under the pay cut. Well, I work 4 days a week, so that's the pay cut right there, right? Since I'm working 4 days a week. I think this is the one. Dude, they totally got me. But it wasn't bad. It was only everything I order on Uber Eats chat, it's just like in US dollars, it's probably around 10 to 12 bucks an order. That's it. I literally try not to spend much. She has a wiggly tooth? Elena, you have a wiggly tooth? Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. It is that. It's so hard to just not wiggle it. Just when you want to. I still have a baby tooth. Like right here, chat. I'm not going to get all the way up on the camera and show y'all, but I still have one baby tooth. And I'm just like, every time I go to the dentist, I'm like, I hope baby is okay. I hope this baby tooth is okay. Always stay good. But yeah, I have to get the cavities on this side taken out on the bottom. They're both small, luckily, so that's good. Thank you, Ruin, for the video request. As we go back into Final Fantasy. Gotcha. But no, we are going back into Final Fantasy. Are you like in your late 20s? How do you still have your baby teeth? Man, I'm still fooling CGC. My man we still fooling CGC. Sad. Hold on. I need a soundbite for this one. Where do we even have a soundbite for this?
Let's go.
Well, okay, Aha. That was loud, Aha. Man, I don't know. I don't have one. No, yeah, I still have it. Still have a baby teeth. It's just one. I'm close to my mid-30s, but we still got the baby tooth. So what happened was when I was a kid, the tooth that was supposed to replace it was growing horizontally. It was growing horizontally, right? And they removed it. So it just doesn't exist anymore. And that's all that happened to it. Yeah, that's what happened. My wisdom teeth I got yanked out in middle school, I want to say. End of middle school high school? Maybe it was high school. I got them taken out the same time I got the surgery for that horizontally grown tooth. So I had my wisdom teeth taken out and I had that. Yeah, I want to say that's the case, yeah. So I haven't had wisdom teeth for a while, but conversely, how the heck am I still getting cavities back? That's where all my cavities actually ended up being from not flossing, just right here and here. It wasn't bad, only because I was put under. I was knocked out. All I did was I got up and I said, where am I? And stumbled around 2 steps before I thought I was about to fall. But for me, it wasn't bad just because I was knocked out for it. And after that, I was just chat. That's when I got addicted to Vienna sausages. And I had them. I want to say I might have had them removed before they even really grew in. I don't know if they grew in or didn't grow in, but they were just gone. But it's pretty crazy because the cavities I have gotten back there, chat. Tell your kids, floss. I don't care what they do. Floss them teeth and brush after every meal. Someone's like, that's 3 times. I know it's 3 times. Just do it. If I can go back in time, I would read more and floss. That's it. But I always brushed really well. I think over the pandemic, though, there were some nights I just would go to sleep and just didn't brush. Shame on me. Shame. But hopefully, Elena, that tooth comes on out. It wiggles out to the tooth fairy. And you get that tooth fairy money. That's what we really want, chat. Alrighty, back on into Drake's Breath. See where we about to go here. The Boiling Sea, Western Storm. As we sail on a boat with Unc. Wait, Unc's coming with us, right? Chat, Uncle is with us. And we went to his city just so we could use this boat. Also, chat, I'm tired of...
Useful trick. Freezing and thawing the spray to make mist. How did you learn to use your powers like this?
Too much tooth
The
talk
masters made
recently.
me do it. When the Crusaders took to the seas, to keep the fleet's movements from prying eyes. I'm fine.
No,
you're not.
Jill, how much crystal is on you right now? How much crystal on your body, Jill? How much you losing?
This may be the only chance I get to go back. My
ain't
only
losing, Jill.
chance to put things right. I have to do this. Whatever the cost.
Maybe kill him without using your power. I was saying, Jill.
All right.
We just want... Gummit, Jill. You were flawless. You were flawless, Jill. Let her be her best self? I just want her to live at this point.
There she is. The Iron Kingdom's mother crystal.
All this childhood love tension going on.
Drake's Breath.
We get to go to a crystal. We get to go to a crystal. Living is a bit harder. I'm just saying, she's rarely gotten to speak her mind this entire game.
Strong currents, sharp rocks, and ether floods. Let's not forget them.
Sounds horrible.
This island is a natural fortress.
That's like a horrible place, chat.
But safety breeds complacency, allowing a single rowing boat to slip in unseen.
Kotaku complained about
Sanctuary
what?
is inside the mountain.
Wanting more Jill?
If we follow the old trail, we should be able to enter by the back gate.
This is her section of the story right here, so
let's go.
I want her like front and center, taking up some just doing it big. Fire and ice.
I always imagined when I came here it would be to reclaim it.
It used to belong to Rosaria, didn't it?
Dang.
Once, though it's been in the Ironblood's clutches for far too long.
As was I. For 13 years, this rock was my home. I know its secrets only too well. This path was abandoned after an ether flood. They don't guard it anymore.
The perfect little shortcut.
It's been a while since I've like read anything on Kotaku. Well, I mean, it is there.
They're all Akashic.
The ether flood must have spread. It was never as bad as this before. And the only way past them is through them.
I mean, I think in today's media, it stands out. It's not hard to see. It's like easy fodder. It's like easy fodder. For me, I take it as more of a. For me, it's on a more minor scale than a major scale.
Was that an earthquake?
They happen all the time. That wasn't even a bad one. It's nothing to worry about.
Just let Torgal handle that. Just let those two. They couldn't even give a good reason? Wait, Kotaku or the game? Which one? Was there a little area over here real quick? No, okay. Alright. The game? No, there's not. It just is the way it is. I mean, Vivian look a little dark. I'm not gonna lie, Vivian Ninetails look a little dark. She look like she came from a little sandy region. Oh, come on, I hit the...
Nice try.
Oh, he's got like a little ankle dash on his butt. Let's go. Get up, bro. No. What you want to do about it? What you want to do about it?
The old armory just disappeared. We'll enter the caves from there.
What you want to do about it? I just saw them juggle you a bit. Yeah, he kind of hit me. He kind of hit me on that one. Then I said, that's the first time we fought that guy. He's a variation on the normal because he's an Aether-based one. I got my revenge on him. Boy, this is straight up just ascend to the fight. I rarely buy any darn potions in this game. Let's get one. All I have, wait, hold up. What do I even have equipped for items, really? Oh, it's all the XP stuff. XP and money. Reduces aerial blast cooldown. I feel like I need to go back and clear some of these. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things, like I said, you know. Because there was one time when Jill spoke, and I was like, dang, Jill said some hard stuff. She kind of went in a little bit, and I was like, for the most part, she just kind of harps on one thing, but doesn't really say much else. But I don't think any of the rest of the cast is, you know, for up supporting characters is. I mean, Sid obviously is awesome. But yeah. With each I kind of want to mess with that. Oh, we don't have Flames Rebirth yet. Increases ignition damage. Heat Wave cooldown. Do you want to mess with the Heat Wave? 2. Oh, you know you can really go in on this attack. Ignition, Heat Wave, Wicked Wheel. I think there was a Wicked Wheel one that actually had a cooldown. We have a Wicked Wheel. A higher defense. No, I do not have a second Wicked Wheel one. Okay. I want a cooldown on that one. Scarlet Cyclone. I think I can rock that. Oh, increases Rising Flames damage by 10%. Oh, sorry. Lunge damage by 5. Okay. We're about to fight something big. Also, Jill, this place looks horrible. Jill also...
Look at this place.
Looking in the... stepping.
What a mess.
Nasty. Because she flawless, chat. She flawless. Flawless J.
Wait.
Nasty. Nasty.
Shield of Rosaria can't handle.
Just like old times. Be sure to keep clear of his ball.
I need to. That's foul.
Don't breathe it in.
Too slow.
Nope. The heck is this junk? Got it, let's go.
I still can't believe they can jump. Don't these things have roots?
Really? Ooh, he said nope. Oh, I didn't know he was dying. I didn't know he was dying that hard. Ruin, I didn't know that man was dying that hard. All I knew was that he was taking a trip. Bye-bye. Honestly, Garuda's my go-to. Garuda, you just fly above, just say like, yo, let's just leave this place. Let's just go up high real quick. Let's just stay high. But I don't know. I don't know if you were the same, Ruin, when it came to Rum, but like I cannot deal that lightning junk. I've been trying to figure out some stuff with it. I gotta go. I need to go to the lab and like practice and see what on earth I can try to do with it, because it like throws me off. It throws me off if I'm not like doing anything long distance. I think the best one is probably that the one you just lay the orb down and you can kind of replace it and kind of do some strats off of that. But it's supposed to be a zoning weapon. It's supposed to be the zoning one,
Press
right?
on.
Yes.
But it don't hit like any of Dante's stuff. I need me some real zoning weapons. Just for, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Judgment, Bolt, and AoE. That's what I have it on right now. Bold, what it do? Welcome back. Welcome back. The brave and the bold is back. We in the heats. We sweating it out here. Bold, we sweating
it's like
it out.
A furnace in here.
We're inside the volcano. You get used to the heat.
You get used to it.
Though I don't remember it being quite this hot.
Look at Jill providing factual information for us.
Was that one cause for concern?
It was. And they're getting bigger. Something's wrong.
Excuse me. Give me one up here. Oh, actually pressed it. Oh, you bought a PS5 controller Saturday? Do you have siblings? By any chance? This is a question because I have two PS5 controllers, but I only have me.
time to fight.
Oh my gosh, wrong. Okay, so it makes more sense. But that's honestly what I did as well. But I bought it because when I was streaming, my PS4 controller didn't really work well. The USB socket on it just wasn't really holding up. So what I ended up having to do was, I bought a PS5 controller because I was like, I'm gonna get a PS5 eventually. I like to test out these dual sense methods. And yeah, it's been great. I've been using it for over a year now, I think. Wait, what? You bought it because you need... Does it... Do PS5 controllers work on Switch, though? I didn't realize it worked on Switch without a mod or like a USB or something like that. It works on Switch? Really? Okay, you have the adapter. Okay. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Oh my god.
No mistakes.
Oh, this is the three-man.
Nice try. Nice try.
Don't ask me, chat, what's happening? Okay, there we go. There we go. There was a moment when my brain just slowed down, like, whoa, kind of level. But yeah, that's, so what are you playing on you said you're playing Tears of the Kingdom on Switch right now? Also, there are multiple paths in this little area. That is a scorpion. Oh, wait, no, wait. We went this way. And this should overlook... Did this actually link up? I think this actually just linked up. The illusion. Oh, I was asking what you're playing on your Switch right now. I think you said you were playing Tears of the Kingdom. If I was correct.
way across?
Jeez.
Quickly! Before it melts!
This is going to be close. Come on!
Let's not do that again.
Okay, let's not. That was crazy.
Let's not.
You've beaten it almost 19 times? This is a I hope this isn't a rude question, but is Tears of the Kingdom one of the only games you have on Switch or something, or is it just like I don't know. I'm just like, wow, 19 times. Are you doing everything in it, or are you just going and just rushing Ganon every time or something like that? Just kind of it's a good game. Shoot, I'm just saying, we ain't the young spry we used to be. 19 times, you're doing everything. You're getting almost 1,000, what is it? 1,000 Korok shrine? Wait, Korok seeds and like what? 100 something shrines every time? Like, is there a reason? I've always wondered like what motivates people to do the same thing over and over again for games. Because for me, I can't. It's just one of those fascinating things that I find, for speedrunners and everyone like that. I have like a mad respect for them. But oh, not that I meant the temples and stuff. Just going against Ganon. Oh, I think we have enough for a. Ooh, we have enough for a big one. Almost. I'm probably Gerudo one. Oh, you're doing the temples and going to Ganon. Oh, okay. Okay. That makes sense. How do we use this now, Ruben?
They don't look too tough.
Perhaps not alone, but in numbers like these.
You're finished. It's over.
Oh, okay. So you just have multiple saves that you're going through and doing it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then I'm guessing you said that the next game you're getting after this is Final Fantasy. Are there any other games you're looking forward to playing the rest of the year? Where do we want to go? Okay, Spider-Man 2. Okay.
Drake's breath.
We're nearly at the oratory.
Jeez, we're almost there. So do you and your siblings, between all you, are you all typically able to get pretty much every game that comes out throughout the year, like major releases? Or do you have to choose a few?
What the hell is that?
Oh,
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, whatever it is, I don't think it's friendly.
tried to do something right there. Not really. I get my own money every week, so I can buy pretty much all the major releases. Dang, you get money every. Oh no, that is. We know you made it when you get the money every week, man. Is this actually better than what I have equipped right now? Every time I look at oh, this actually is finally something better equipped. But that's pretty cool. You get like money every week to like save up. So like when something comes out that you want, you can actually buy it. That's good, man. Nothing like a good old allowance. Chores, unless you have to do chores, which is I guess is nice. So you've been saving for a PS5. Do you have to do any chores for it, or you just like just grab it as normal? Oh.
One of the demons, but they never leave the lava.
Jill is sweating so hard.
Better. I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Yeah.
Why attack us then? They're peaceful creatures.
Then this one must be the exception.
Try to do something stupid for a second.
Too slow. Nice try.
This man's got jump over this mug. Okay.
Good, huh, Major? Nice try.
Let's go. just hits hard.
There's a good boy.
That should be it. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now I can talk again, chat. Now we can talk again, for the volume should be normalized. But that's how you're saving. Don't have to read too much at all. Just okay, that's you living the life right there. You living the life like it's golden, golden, living my life like it's golden, golden. Yo, that's insane, man. That was a pretty cool fight. Ruin, I've been trying to figure out how to work in the ROM. And how do I, for the iconic abilities, do I need to, the iconic feats, I guess are what they're called, do I need to equip that? I thought it was just going to be on the menu somewhere. I think it's a button.
You hurt?
Just hot.
It's just hot? Are you hurt? Just hot, chat.
Thank you.
Quite a commotion our friend made. Let's hope the
I
guards
wanted to
didn't
clip
hear
that
it.
so bad. You know what?
The gate to the inner chambers is just up there.
Just
Then we
clip
make
it.
for the sanctuary. I need to finish this before the heat finishes me.
Here.
Okay, Jill. Jill. Okay. Jill's hot. Things
We'll
finishing.
enter the Comric by the Handmaiden's living quarters. It was always a hive of activity.
Sounds like we'll have a hard time staying out of sight.
We won't have to. There's someone there I should very much like to see.
Jeez, this is one of those areas where you're like, making that good progress. Why is it so weird to think that someone lives here, though? Like, in this area, even if they're guarding it, I know, but it's just like.
Lady Marley. It's me.
By the mother. Jill, it can't be.
Are y'all allowed to talk this loud?
It is, my lady.
We cannot talk here.
Okay, just checking. Just checking, because it seemed like a place not to talk. With. I guess this is one of those places where it's okay. It's like, don't worry. Strange people we ain't never seen before. It's all good.
I'm so glad you're safe.
And I you.
Why ever would you risk coming back? Are you a fool, girl? Or have you grown tired of your freedom already?
Forgive me, my lady. But I had to come back. There are things I left undone. Tell me, where is the Patriarch?
Where's that man? I need to slit his... You know, that's all she's thinking. It's
At this
time.
hour, he'll be in the Comric, giving thanks.
You mean... Oh, that fiend!
Oh no, don't tell me that's
Clive.
what's happening.
We have to get to the sanctuary. Now.
Ruin, are you telling me that's what's happening?
Lady Marley, you must flee this place, gather your things, and go.
Now listen here, Jill.
We have company.
way.
They're so kind to actually knock on the door.
Follow this passage. It leads straight to the Comric. Go on, stop dawdling.
Thank you.
You forgot you didn't sleep
You were
last
always
night.
so kind to me. My light in the darkness. Take care, my lady, please. You deserve better than this. A long and happy life, promise me.
Dang, what is the bye Jill? The bye Jill moment? We have the
I'll live if you promise to do the same.
this isn't like a bye Jill moment, or we ain't about to lose Jill when we lose like how we lost Sid, are we? But wait, how did you forget you didn't go to sleep?
We're nearly at the Comrec.
All right.
How does that work? Explain. I'm trying to remember a moment in life where I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't sleep. It can happen, I know, but I'm just saying. Just a bad memory? Do you feel awake to this morning?
Here's our welcoming party.
I've had enough of their hospitality.
Attack!
Please, Torgo. Like, you feel very awake now, though. That's all you can ask. I mean, for not sleeping a whole day? Yeah. Yeah, for not sleeping a whole day, my man. Or night, sorry, a whole night. That's as much as you can feel right there. But it'd be like that, you know, especially during the summertime. Okay, there's nothing here. If you're able to just stay up. I can't do it as much anymore. Like, I feel like I crash around 4 a.m. There's something about when you stay up and the sunlight starts showing, you're like, oh man, it was way too late. Way too early, too late. You know?
How many of them are there?
Too many.
I gotta get the second one. Did Jill just do everything on the other side? feel like Jill just did everything on the other side. Left me on just with nothing on this side. Just killed one thing. He'll probably sleep all day though. Usually in the mornings I feel awake, but in the day I'm sleeping nocturnal. Yeah, your body can't do both. So you either have to stay up all night and then sleep in the day, or sleep in the day. Wait, did I say that right? Did I say that all right, chat? Jill handled the trash mobs. She really did. Jill handled trash mobs. I was wondering, like, I know things are happening over there, but I didn't take care of them. Thanks, Jill. We're definitely just trying to, like, rush through this a little bit.
There's something I need you to know. I saw the Patriarch do things no one should have to see.
I'm afraid to hear what...
I swore that he would die by my hand.
I understand. I face my demons, then you must face yours.
You know what actually would have done this? Okay, I'm gonna say this for real quick before we end up. Ruin, what do you think about this? If this was, and it would have fractured the game. It would have fractured the game. But what do you think about if you had actually played this section as Jill? What if Jill was a playable character? And you had Quest as her and you had Quest as Clive, but for like main story, like specifically this part, you played as Jill. What do you think about that? That's some crazy stuff to ask the dev team, because they would have made 2 playable characters. You also would have got 2 different weapon types too. If Jill was using a different weapon type or something, or Clive could have used a different weapon type instead of a sword, it would have been crazy. It would have been a crazy expanded upon game. Like that I would not ask the dev team. Dev team went that hard and pulled it off story-wise too. Yukashi. There would be less questioning if this is a real FF game if they did that. Or yeah, DMC5 can do it. Or, like you said, if they wanted to make it more quote-quote Final Fantasy-like, do the FF7 remake. Let you switch off to play either one of them at any time. Do the FF7 remake line and let them switch off. I know, and then just keep the combat the same way. It would have been trippy as heck, bro. That would have been some stuff. But yeah, the DMC5 approach works too. For certain missions, you do it as her, and some you don't. It would have been kind of interesting to see. Oh, okay, I have to do Aerial Blast as its own separate thing. Ugh. I think I'm gonna refund Aerial Blast. I'm gonna refund Aerial Blast. Hold up, chat. Yeah, we're refunding Aerial Blast and we're gonna do Phoenix instead. Maybe Phoenix? Which one is damage based? Nah, Judgment Bolt. I'm gonna go into this form just for one thing. I still need 300 for it? Hey. Oh, you know what? We can't use all of them. Pile Driver is really good. Thunderstorm will hit one person. Yeah. There we go, chat. Problem solved, kids. You can upgrade those too? Nani, you can upgrade those bad boys too? There's some craziness right here. The Judgment Bolt down. Also, I'm sure you know how I feel about the real FF thing. You played the demo, right? Wait, the demo for what? This game? I didn't play the demo for this game. No. I played it as it came out.
We're nearly there. Just one last push.
I just let it so.
Wait. Did that do anything to these people?
Give me thunder!
I hate that attack.
To me, flames!
Jill once again taking care of the trash mob. Jill once again taking care of the trash mob, Chad. I can't say it. How they did the demo, the battle demo was the castle where you wrecked the Benedicta early. Yeah, they give you the Phoenix, Garuda, and you get another icon you get later. Probably want to spoil the ROM thing. Oh, yeah. I was trying to figure out what actually happened to that ROM thing. Oh, it's to a single target. How the heck is this to a single target, chat? I should have read. That's when they say you should read. Okay, is it to multiple targets at the end? Okay, I see how you do it. Okay. We need to use another move first. We gotta circle it, then we chain them all together because it does more damage the bigger the bolt is. Hopefully you hit the right one. I guess it doesn't matter. Can't wait to clap these fools. Can't wait to clap these fools, chat. Someone about to get sacrificed. Looked like a body was up there. Probably only sacrifices women too. I guess at least it was a guy and a girl. I don't think your crystal needs that though.
Shiva's dominant. Come to beg forgiveness for your failure.
Does it look like I'm here to do that?
For years, I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children you took. Just as you took me. And what did you do in return?
Kept on, didn't you?
You put them in chains and you slit their throats!
Shut up, Clive. Shut up, Clive. Ain't time for you to talk.
With the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption. A penance paid, just as the Holy Mother wills it! Repent, abomination! For a monster like you to set foot in the Holy Cymric is in itself a crime deserving of death.
Better catch these hands.
You're right. I am a monster. And my soul is stained black. Though not by ether. But by the evil of men like you, who made me close my heart and drown in darkness when I should have raged against it.
Let's go, Jill. We need more of this shit.
Is my penance. I will be your monster no more. Nor will I suffer you to create another.
Does the beast bare its teeth at
Why are
its
they-
master?
They're running up the
Come
stairs so
then,
funnily.
Dominant, rage, be as you have ever been. A monster!
And what are you, Imran? I was forced to kill. You do it by choice. But never again. I bowed to you once. Now it is you who shall bow to me!
Behave, you cur.
Kill them.
You have that ivy on it, bro.
Now!
Right.
What up? Was not expecting that. That was a no-go, Chad.
Remember how it felt?
There was a moment of...
Why? Why can't I do it?
Thanks for the making the arena?
Please, just
She won't be able to hold that lava back forever. We better make this quick. Let's try.
Oh, wait, we ran out of height for him? Shit, we ran out of height for him? just out of that.
I've heard talk of.
Okay.
All right. I won't take long.
I thought I got that one. I don't know why that attack gets me.
Nice try.
There we go.
Nice try.
Try to do a parry on that. Really? Man, I'm getting jacked up in this fight. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay. Okay, this is a new messed up way of fighting.
Nice try.
Serious? Are you serious?
Nice try.
Okay, there we go. Whew. I was getting lit up on some attacks right there, though. That dude was lighting me up on some stuff. For whatever reason, when they do the straightforward dash on you, sometimes my judgment gets in like how close they are as opposed to how far they are. I'm just like, I think I have a little bit more time before I hit the dash. It's like, nah, you should just dash right now. Oh man, I want to do this one again. Definitely want to do this. I think I need to set up my my flames to do more damage instead of non-damage. If that makes any sense. I think it's on like damage and stagger right now.
Jill!
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Also, was that the guy? Is he just turned to a freaking... Oh, she is going to give it to me.
Here. Use this.
I had a feeling. Use this on my blade? Well, that looks awesome. I still just want to say, chat, we are literally fighting a crystal. Sorry, a fire things with ice. I'm just saying. There's a natural order to things. Take it, Clive. Take it.
Are you watching, Sid? We're one step closer to freedom.
Crystal. What did you do to it?
Oh. We destroyed it.
What? But... Monster! Monster!
Not the place you want to be going.
Any idea what you have done?
I do, Father. I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
That was a cool scene.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Until she did that straight pull out, like, aha. That was ruthless, Jill.
It is.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly. This was a sin for which I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
I think you could have done that before. I'm just saying. Clive, maybe you want to tell her that? I'm surprised we didn't see Ultima here. Guess he's still sealed a little bit. In Joshua, or I think it's still just a fragment of him sealed.
Clive, look.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
Oh. The Fallen Ruins. Oh, the Ultima. Ultima seal.
Damn it. We need to leave.
Agreed.
Hi, Kingdom Hearts Joshua. Slash Ultima Joshua. Do you think that the crystals... Hold up, chat. Do you think that the crystals were actually the sealing points of Ultima? You think that's like the ancients or the fallen? They sealed Ultima within those crystals, kind of thing. I'm kind of curious. I figure he just wants Clive so he can take all of the different dominance powers at once. But I'm wondering if that was the case, if they were all his at one time and then they were separated. The fallen essentially defeated Ultima, separated it. The crystals were created from the fallout, and they were also sealed him within those. But the spirits were given to each of the dominants and passed down. Oh no. This mountain, a solitary volcanic isle rising from a brutal and unforgiving sea, known in the Iron Blood tongue as Ben Ledo. Well, we'll just say it's a thing. It was once a province of Rosaria, but eventually fell to the Crusaders, who consider it both a gateway to the continent of Storm and, more importantly, the wellspring of the faith and the Mother Crystal known as Drake's Breath. Okay, Drake's Breath, one of the Valsia's 5 remaining Mother Crystals located on the volcanic isle known as Iron Blood. As the seas between Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom, though its occupation can historically be traced to the duchy, control of the crystal was recently wrested from Rosaria's grasp by the Crusade. Yep, okay. In the Iron Kingdom, an island nation suited off. Do we have anything new in here? That we don't know about? Countless bearers kidnapped from the homes in Storm and Ash are made to suffer in the name of the religion, which deems them less than human. Okay. Who knows? Okay, cool.
I kept my promise, and now you keep yours.
You said escape from that. Legacy. The legacy. Meanwhile, I always love the meanwhiles. Who's getting messed up somewhere else? Oh, so that wasn't Joshua up there.
This way, Your Grace.
Interesting. So that wasn't Joshua. That was just...
You're bleeding. I have a tonic which will...
I thank you for your kindness.
Is that merchant girl?
But I assure you, I will survive. Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
He said he's sure.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
You did?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence?
Because he tried to activate and kill Crystal.
I cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
Your Grace.
No, do not dirty your hands.
Dang, Joshua. Just say it like that. Do not dirty your hands. Okay.
Look at them all. Like a river flowing to the sea.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps. The crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness. More and more lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies and leave to find new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the
Brother?
Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
Half-brother?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once when we were children. He was a chivalrous soul even then, and has served his empire indefatigably ever since.
And you are confident that he will listen to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss, and a hidden hand ushers us onward. Ultima's influence extends to every nation, Sanbreque included. If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is, this truth will not have escaped his notice. As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals, and yet how spoiled. Like canaries in a gilded cage, growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation? I do not yet know the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Well, I feel like Josh is wise beyond his years.
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian Trail once you have recovered your strength.
Josh didn't seem too much.
I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you.
Chat, is this DLC? Is this whole thing between these two? Is this like a DLC thing? Or will we actually get the how they met, where he was? I figure we'll get where he was though, but definitely an interesting story. Meanwhile, never gets old. Rondella, the Dalmekian Republic. The Ministry of Law.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your fleet has proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Enough, both of you. All here agree that the Empire cannot be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
Yes, Hugo.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sanbreque need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations.
And there will be nothing left.
Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction. Unless that is what you desire.
Big man has more thoughts.
If our learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
Who's coming in? Is she playing the field again?
Is that the Emperor's?
And that's the kid we were talking about that we haven't seen until now. And he also looks sickly.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Kupka?
He looks something.
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
He did it again. Did she do it again, chat? She did it again. She did it again. She did it again. Alright, Kupka's next little, what we're putting here is permanent economic advisor to the Damelkian Parliament and dominant of Titan. He has little love for his country, taking advantage of his position to benefit himself and himself alone. After learning of Sid the Outlaw, the man who slew his life. Okay. Oh, he tasked his personal guard with capturing and torturing bearers in order to draw out his nemesis, which we knew about. Okay, we knew about. Nothing new there. I'm just... Okay, the Republican Parliament, and this is for Dalmatia, the highest council of government in the Republic of Dalmatia. 7 ministers are responsible for ruling the nation, though their will is often molded to that of their permanent economic advisor, Hugo, who leverages his power as the dominant of Titan to shape his republic's policy. And the Holy Public... Okay, what on earth actually happened here? A nation... Can you fault her hustle, Ruin? Shoot, man. I'm sitting here like, what? I gotta end the stream too. We got a couple video breaks. I'm like, man, it's getting good again. It's getting good. This time I'm gonna say yes. Can you fault her hustle? Hold on, let's see here. Sambrecht's legions duly stormed the historic neutral. Okay, we know this. Heightened already considerable tension between the empire. Okay, we already know that. The Dalmatian Republic, a nation formed from a federation of 5 smaller states. It is located in the smaller half of the continent of Storm and has its capital in Rendella, also home to the mother crystal known as Drake's Fang, in which it stands the castle Dazbog, home of Hugo Kupka, the dominant of Titan. Okay. Co-opted the soldiers of the realm and had them commit a series of atrocities in attempt to flush them out of hiding. Okay, we know that. And then Rendella, capital of... Okay, this is the capital. It's a thriving hub of commerce where merchants and traders gather from across the Valistia. Its streets bustle with life even late into the night and when the twinkle of countless lanterns illuminate the landscape. The nation's affairs are managed by the Ministry of Law in the heart of the city, where its parliament ministers sit. Okay.
Ah, the looks on their faces when you walked through those doors.
She ain't sleeping with him, is she?
A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes.
She blackmailing? What's happening?
I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
It has to deal with her son. But what all is what with this?
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me. A woman by the name of Benedicta.
Deliver Sid to me?
I swore to take his in turn.
Is that all?
This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it.
You want him
dead
too?
Finally be rid of the stain on your noble name.
It is a little blackmail.
In return, I will leave Sandbreck in your capable hands. Your imperial Majesty.
Oh, she cooing for the top. She cooing for the top, Ruin. Is that right? She cooing for the top? She about to displace another dude?
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Oh no. Oh no. This reminds me, that kid right there, if you've ever seen Game of Thrones, there's a kid in the crap, where is that territory called? They even have a territory in here named the same thing. But yeah, where Stark's mom is from does the exact same crap. But except for he's probably older.
There are greater things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough,
Olivier?
you
Oliver?
shall be the crown prince of Sambrec. And when your father goes to meet Great Grieger, you shall be emperor of all you survey. The old order shall come tumbling down, and you will rebuild the world in your glorious image.
Where is he? Or you can really see the Game of Thrones a bit. Be scary for you. I've been waiting for this cutscene to end. It keeps going. I'm waiting for the stop. I gotta stop the screen. Gotta stop the stream. Dang. Oh. Like, you really see
She's been in there for hours. Something must be wrong.
Clive, you haven't figured this out by now? Just marry the girl or do whatever you gotta do. Say you love her, anything. Just be like, yo, I know our time is short together. Dang, Clive. Just, you should know by now. You should know, my friend. The man don't know squat, though. Don't know squat. I didn't even know the party makeup has changed. New items are available. Wonderful. A new crafting recipe is available. Wonderful. Any other messages that I need to know about? Okay, good. There's 1, 2, then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for the next time, chat. This is definitely for the next time, but yeah, dude, it's good. It's good. I can honestly say though, once that Jill part hit though, they also really like, I have to fill this out. Yeah, Act 3 or whatever is gonna be just nothing but killing one after the other, after the other, after the other. If this whole thing is supposed to be filled up, it's literally gonna be a slaughter, one dominant after the other. Fitting of I guess like a God of War or something. You already know.